Alright guys, welcome back to more Dream Daddy. We're gonna go date Matt for the third time, so we're gonna figure out how much he really likes me here. Yes. I really like Matt, but I don't know, so far I don't know who my favorite daddy is so far. Have you ever tried to reach Rich Dad, Poor Dad? I have no idea yet. I really like Brian though. I really like Brian. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it was sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy 7 for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. I don't know if we've met Carmencita quite a few times, but I kind of want to meet her more. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those Scream Cry Dancing Boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I are busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a new show since the first time Matt and I hung out. I remember on the last day, I think I accidentally clicked a wrong thing, and I missed all the dialogue about Matt deciding to go to this, so... Oops, so this might sound a little strange now. It's weird, ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, he didn't. I accidentally glitched over that because I didn't hit the right thing, I guess. I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. Are you ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue.
Oh.
I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. It's the trash. I propose... This is hard, because I want to know what the compromise would be. Fine. Pros and compromise. What's the compromise? I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have this exact same argument next time I try to pull them out. I guess. That was boring. Let's go with the last one. There we go. Fine. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. You carried me when no one else could, Sandals. I don't know who I am without you. Thank you for your service. Heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they have Velcro straps. Goodbye, old friends. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen the Coffee Spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert. Poof. All sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. I turn to see Hugo sitting on a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. Are they talking about their horrible children? I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. Oh. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Huh. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's Witch House. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon. Wow, I just wander back in there? Okay. Where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude. Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Hey. Glad you can make it. Wouldn't miss it for the world. You guys need any help? Hey, yeah. I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me in what order people are going to be going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with some selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it, are playing 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Huh? No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sounds of the accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. Last time they played an open mic night, they lit their bassists on fire, and the fire marshal had to come shut us down. Oh. Least shit. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. What? They're not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them. Hey. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Okay, I can't do it. I don't know any instruments. Matt, you should play. Come on, Matt. You should play. No, I can't. Oh, fuck! How am I supposed to take that spot? How am I supposed to take that? I mean, I wasn't a ska band, but a ska band is not possible alone. I've never heard of, I mean, no. No, I can't. I really can't. I'll play. What are you doing? What am I doing? I just don't even know. I just don't fucking know. What would you even do? I don't know. Stop talking, close your mouth. The Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. What the fuck? I didn't know you knew how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Yeah. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most. Without fail. Oh, that sounded awful. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. I'm sure ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. I don't know these words. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, you can't possibly worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulder and stares in my eyes. Hey. Thank you. I owe you big time. I thought he was gonna play anyway. Wasn't the whole thing as he's gonna play anyway? Fucking hell shit. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agreed to pull out my ska. No. Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone of a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't even know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is gonna be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes to the stage in a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. Speaking of open mic night, it sounds like my next door neighbors have started a possible open mic night. Ooh, shit. I might have to pause this. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause this right here because I have to wait for them to settle down, but I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth. That makes me even more nervous. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know, or maybe have seen before, but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one's called Which House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Aw. Love you, honey. Aw. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely didn't see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts on the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next up are the group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with Riot Punk for 3 years now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry. The writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. Oh, he's so fucking cute sometimes. I shouldn't have told you that I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow. He seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for The Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of the anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Aww. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. That's funny. After the third wave close out their set, a variety of acts played to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have agreed to do this. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock 'em dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns out into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is turning itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I love these choices. This should just be a sentence in its own. I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong. I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great. Matt squeezes my shoulders and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. No. 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 Now this person, who's my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome the formerly known as Scammunist Manifesto. Lane cosplay. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Oh. I am gonna get like secondhand embarrassment from a video game. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name's Lane, but you can call me by my stage name. Five Iron Freddy, Thomas Kanoki, Frankie Two-Tone. Are these references? I don't get them. Okay, you guys didn't see that because it was behind my face, but there was hearts that came from a off-screen mat. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. There's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, those lights are really bright. Some coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. The song's called Beam Me Up Ska. Bring me up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh, minigame. Oh, no matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing. Hell yeah. Please sing along. Alright. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, ooh. Singing that easy ska tune. Unity, unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for ya. Take warning. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Everybody ska. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the ska. Trek Enterprise. How do I make that dog bark? Ah! Thank you! Thank you! I know, that sounded amazing. Not only do I have a really shitty voice, but that was coupled with horrible, horrible sounds of piano. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Did you ever have them? Ska really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska! Like a checkerboard tie wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. There's chords. I look out and see the crowd go wild as Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that is way better than the one Darian Springsteen wrote in high school. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, is this like a song? I just know Beam Me Up Scotty from Star Trek. I don't know, like, a song. We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd grows wild. I'm moist with sweat. I am moist with sweat head to toe. Gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man.
Hey.
Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. Oh, so I get shit on for asking him to play in the first place, and now he's okay with playing? Okay. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda as we look on the stage. I did not need him to say, "Hey dude," that close into my ear like that. Hey everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. Who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Does everyone know him or something? Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes with an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd and talk to me. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make an industrial darkwave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? I didn't realize. Well, I'm sorry, wasn't that kind of obvious? They had a band together. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on the stage with me right now. I mean, I guess they'd never mentioned it, but I just kind of assumed. The crowd filters out onto the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Hi, Carmencita. I practically never see you. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spy out Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt. Hey, dude. Need help closing up? I love that. Matt and I stack chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van where we can see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far. We head back to the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there. All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Somebody told me that they tried to do a street performance on the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again? Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize that it had been that long. Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but he's having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room, and I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt so much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I didn't feel like that I hadn't felt like that for a long time, until tonight. What changed?
Hey.
You. Hey! Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, it reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being afraid of performing that I forgot just how much I loved it. Your strength gives me strength. Whether you're trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all this. That really means a lot to me. Well, you mean a lot to me. Ah! Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. That went fast. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. I can. Neither can I, no, apparently. But I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Aw, Matt pulls me in closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. Holy shit, this is like the perfect man right here. I can feel his smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Oh, I've had a kiss like that before. That was actually my first kiss. Ow. I totally just clanged teeth with my first kiss. That was a long time ago. I'm still friends with him, but and then afterwards when I pulled away, I got tangled in his he had earphones in his earphone. I got tangled in them. It was awful, but it was very cute. The moment I opened my eyes, I realized we're still leaning against this espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Ah, yeah. Maybe you're right.
Hey.
Let's go back to my place. Yeah. When changing a tire, make sure to tighten the bolts in a starfish pattern. Oh, yay! We got Dad Snark, Proud Parent, Grunge.
It's not you, it's me.
Oh shit, that was my first D. Ska, Healthy, Rude Boys. Oh shit, I got such a bad score. Like such a bad score. He's gonna dump me, which I kind of expected because I messed up his route so bad. But hey, that's okay. Let's get dumped by him. I have to go back and get dumped by Soft Daddy at one point because I want to get all the endings. Okay, let's go get dumped. I'm okay with this because I did this to myself. This was my fault. I made bad choices. I made bad choices. I was too relaxed around this guy, and I just selected what I wanted to select without considering his feelings. So let's get dumped by him. That's okay. Come on, come on. Okay, we're here. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also wears braces. You'll get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here is getting ready for school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my saxophone. Saxophone days? Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda's still on for dinner with your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I love carrot cake! And that's also my dad's favorite cake. I better keep making the rounds. I leave the two conspiring. Shit. Let's get ready for this. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Matt. The sun's setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmen Cita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. He does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Like, how to dump me. Yep, here it comes. I think I had an idea about where this is going, but I don't know anymore. I like you a lot, but I don't think it's more than that. Than just as a friend. Damn, that's one way to put it. Ah. I get that, man. You're cool as all hell, and I'm down to keep this as friends. Yeah, I am. Matt looks up at me. I appreciate that. So I'm still welcome at the Coffee Spoon? Buddy, you'd be the guest of honor. Oh. I put the last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits next to me. Oh, this is just Amanda's ending. We've done this like 3 times already. Okay. That was it? Alright, so that wasn't that bad. I feel like his dumping was a lot nicer than Craig's dumping. Craig was pretty much like, I don't got time for you. And Joseph slept with us and then said, you know, get out. But so those were 2 really bad dumpings, but his dumping was nice. He's just like, I want to stay friends. And I was like, yeah, let's stay friends. That was nice. That was okay. Let's see here. Where is dad book? There it is. Alright, we have a few more dads we have to date. So we got dumped by Joseph, dumped by Craig. Brian liked us for some fucking reason. Matt dumped us. Let's go get... I don't know if Hugo will dump us. I don't know how bad or good I've been doing with Hugo. I'm not sure, but let's find out. Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea what Hugo's response is gonna be. Have I been doing good with Hugo or bad with Hugo? I think good. Ever since the first night at the charcuterie pie at hold on, I'm sorry. I have this thing where I just can't have loud music in my ears. Like, it freaks me out. Okay. 6%. That's fine. Ever since the first night at Charcutie's Pies, Hugo's and I have made a point out to... Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot read this. Ever since the first night at Charcutie Pies, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. There we go. Jesus, I'm so sorry. All Real Monsters has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil Auto Care's gift cards we've received, air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of school year is coming up, and he seems to have a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in my past year. Believe that? I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever. Let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Am I gonna take him wrestling? Will I wrestle him? I'd be down with that. Hey, alright folks, looks like we're finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce the winner. You know who else is a winner? Me. Because I've finally just seen how beautiful and loving my wife is. Oh, good! Good! A few weeks ago, all the regulars staged an intervention for the Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him, be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us they adopted a dog together. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, All Real Monsters. Hugo and I cheers... Hugo and I cheers our cheers. Oh, Hugo and I cheers our small slices of member. Oh shit, I'm so sorry, I cannot read. Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert, and I go up to accept our gift card. I am so sorry. Along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May our real monsters reign, and as reign be as long as and wonderful as my marriage to my most beautiful wife. We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Holy shit. Every time I choose this guy's route, I cannot read like half the words. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yeah. And for once, it isn't more cheese. Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butts, Crapper Keeper? What? I want to get you a book, but I figure you probably own every classical piece of literature, so, I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Oh.
Hugo laughs. Oh, I'm so glad he's okay with that. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple pages, he finally comes across a small gift I've strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me. Hugo looks around, worried that I might have made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling Power Slam Series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's two? Yeah, I figure we could go together.
Sweet man.
You'd go with me? Heck yeah! I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Oh, wow, he really loved it. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you. I let out a little squeak to Sora say, "You're welcome." Oh. Oh my. Okay. That's okay. I like how he tucked it into his jeans. Honestly, I love that look so much. You can just see more of the jean area. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little bit blushy and extremely cute. We drive for about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the ways we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know that it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbeliefs makes us smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics, and the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story, but you have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal and sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. Oh my god. Ugh, wow.
Oh.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down t-shirt type. I like poetry and art history. I like dissertations on heavy tombs by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of low bro, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself. Till now. Aw, that's so sweet. Hugo and I enter the stadium and directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way to up the set of stairs. The further we go up, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point, the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement. Aw, this is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay.
Oh.
I guess you're right. So what do we have to look forward to tonight?
Hey.
Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All the matches are going to be great. But the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, that's what your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following this guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. So who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though. The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blast. I'm sorry, what? Butt rock blasts through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole?
Oh.
He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls the German suplex on the Southern Dandy. I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Did you see what that guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay? Wrestling is a sport of communication. All these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with the fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post to Instagram. Oh, that's so funny. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He sort of is like the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided on who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls out some pretty sweet moves after he takes out this walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. That is really funny. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get in line. So, what do you think so far? I'm glad I'm here with you. I don't want you to think I don't like it. The wrestling is cool, but it's really nice seeing you so enthusiastic. It's don't say hot, don't say hot. Cool.
Hey.
You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be an aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here. Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. Oh. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner who are exceptionally loud. even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel the kids seem familiar. Oh no, it's not Lucian. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo students. Oh! Oh no. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping I can act as a human shield. I glance over the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Create a diversion. I turn to Hugo. Hugo, I'm gonna draw their attention while they're busy watching me run back to the seats, and I'll meet you there, okay? Don't get hurt out there. As Hugo begins to leave, I turn to the crowd of people and start stomping around and raising my arms as if I'm trying to frighten off a bear. Hey everybody, look at me. I'm a big old wrestling fan who came all the way down from Maple Bay to see this event. I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan to begin with, but in the time that I've come to know it, I find it very endearing. I really enjoy watching those very oily boys get into fisticuffs, and I hope that you all are having a pleasant evening watching them as well. It's working. All the people near the concession stands have stopped to look at me. I feel my social anxiety hitting peak levels. There's only a finite amount of time that I can keep distracting people. Quick, think of something. just scream. Another save. Let's scream. Let's just scream. I start screaming as loudly as I can, a long drawn out ah! This is a trick I learned at a young age. If you can scream loud enough, you can pretty much get whatever you want. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Hugo sneaking through the doors. Success. I stop screaming and do a curtsy. Thank you for your time. I run after Hugo and back to our seats. That worked out well. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves with the comfort of anonymity. I never knew how to pronounce this word, but I'm pretty sure it's anonymity? I don't know. Within a large crowd. The lights dim again. This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arms to the crowd. Oh, fuck yeah. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how I'm about to kick your ass. Oh. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we all look up at the PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes laser pointer and gives us a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and the pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs. Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts, and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top of rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as those two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon! You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arch. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with full force of a Fortune 500 company putting its local vendors out of business. Ouch, man. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match.
Oh.
It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing that kiss cam thing. Oh god. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous, I don't know that word, raucous cheers. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I. What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Kiss him. Oh god, I need to protect his identity. Wait, I can't kiss him. The middle schoolers are here. If the middle schoolers see him and I kissing, they won't let him live that down. I have to protect Hugo's identity. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No. They can't show that on television, can they? No, what the fuck? The camera immediately moves on. I guess all the sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. Thanks, I think. I kind of really didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't want to flip them off. I just kind of wanted to cover you. Thanks, I think. I sit down again, trying to ignore the dirty looks I'm getting from people who came here for wholesome content.
I don't know.
So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match, thankfully, goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back to wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. That beat-up car has to be... Wait, how'd the middle schoolers get there? They can't drive. Man, that was an experience. They must be here with parents or an older friend, right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just wow. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it wasn't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny about the kiss cam, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. Oh, sorry. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel warmth radiating in my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, duffel bag slung over his shoulder. Who is this man? I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from trade with this guy from smarks.net. I love that website. Somebody always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of the matches on the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The names like, JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're DJ Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand.
Oh.
I'm honored. Aw man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions. But I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Oh, wait, is this him? It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon. I love your work, even though I learned about you today. Haha, thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open, wide open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. He's so exciting. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his friend and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go.
Whoa.
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us, dick. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha, Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Oh, shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as all hell. Who are you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class, bitch. What? Did he just call a student bitch? You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car and tune to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home to his wrestling man cave, where we both crack a beer with the crack a cold one. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately. Oh, he's been waiting.
Oh.
JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent the literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat. I have a hard time figuring out the difference between screams of happy children and screams of terrified children. And my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke an opponent's eye out and call them a phony. I hate that. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be Bomb Clancy. Like Tom Clancy? That's more for, like, literary and video game people. Like, the Tom Clancy video games and the books, right? I don't know. Shit. Like the Splinter Cell games? I don't know. And then Mario Brawltali. And Dad. Mario. I don't know. I don't know which Mario this is referring to here. Dad. Tom Clancy. That's an interesting one. I haven't played a Tom Clancy like Splinter Cell game in a long time, and I tried to read one of the books. I was not, just not my genre. Which one? I guess just, maybe just I want to do Bomb Clancy, but I also want to do Dad to figure out what I would say. Bomb Clancy. Bomb Clancy. I'd come out in a bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and a navy cap. My finishing move is the hunt for the red Shocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat them in a decades-long proxy war. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. Hold on. Oh wait, is he just asking to wrestle me? Hold on. Before you wrestle me, dude, I need to figure out what I would say if I hit Dad. Or how about Mario? Mario Brawlati. I'd come out in bright orange Crocs and my hair in a ponytail while I wield a slotted spoon. My finishing move is don't forget my spaghetti, where I pin an opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. I did not get any reference. I did not get any references there. Literally 0 references there. How about dad? I don't even wrestle. I'm just gonna throw dad puns in the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm dad, you know? No. I'm sorry. We're going with Tom Clancy here. He's gotta like that, being a literary guy himself. Yeah. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Oh, buddy. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it. Yep. Yep, this is easy. This is easy to tell where this is going. I'll go easy on you. On Bob Clancy? Bomb Clancy? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeeze. I can't move.
Hey.
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you'd be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is the arm bar. You're... pretty good. You're pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time and is on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavy because of the physical activity or because of something else. Oh, go for it. Go for it. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few. Shit. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so glad I wore foundation this time. Oh, absolute 10 out of 10. Wonderful. Oh, my God. Absolutely wonderful. Oh.
That was so good, you gave me goosebumps.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, we got sincerity, respect, mustache, confidence, stadium, luchador. Oh my God. That was amazing. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Okay. Oh man, that was the best thing ever. I loved that. That was very obvious it was about to occur, but I loved it. Alright, so let's see if Hugo dumps us or dates us in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in a minute. Bye bye.